Mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's McGowan. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The back's got it. Breaking tackles. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Using his legs, it's Roberts. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and ones like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Manning. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but a quick takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. And there's the handoff. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good.
Missouri, 14. Georgia Tech, 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front, and the quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10. That's caught. It's Alexander. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Kirk, It's Missouri with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Gets it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Manning.
We see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's reeled in. It's Manning. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's Terry. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. To the air, it's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handing off on the draw play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Touchdown, Mizzou. This passing game is on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Missouri, 21. Georgia Tech, 7.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's the RPO caught to the right. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught over the middle is Sampson. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those...
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that
play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yard.
Blitz and a quick sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first-down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Pressure is coming. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Back to throw. It's McMillan. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. this offense would really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you're going to start to wonder, should I go for this?
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the return on the ground. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Missouri. There was no catching him that time.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Missouri, 31. Georgia Tech, 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finds his man. It's Vaughn. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Hosley.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes.
Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Single back, takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that short completion. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now on second down here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the handoff towards the right tackle.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Nice grab. It's Terry. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, he risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's got it in the open.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The comeback is on. That's where it makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Missouri offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Vaughn. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Gets into space at the 50. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.